in the episode when Yosef brings his two sons, Ephraim and Menashe, to be blessed. Yaakov Avinu wishes to bless them, and he puts Ephraim who was the younger son, on the left side, and Menashe on the right because he was the older. And Yaakov Avinu switches his hands around, and he puts the right hand on Ephraim and the left hand on Menashe. Yadati b'ni yadati. I'm not making any mistake. I know who's older and I know who's younger. But I still want to bless Ephraim, put my right hand on Ephraim and the left on Menashe, even though he's older. So our rabbis tell us, Ephraim was the one who used to study with Yaakov Avinu. He accompanied Yaakov, he learned Torah with Yaakov. Menashe was man of the world. He was the second. He used to assist his father in the management of the country. He was a big man, he was great. So Yaakov Avinu says, you're correct in the world. In the world, those who have big degrees and those studied management and have studied all sorts of big things, in the world that they have a great position. When it comes to the leadership of Klal Israel, then it's Torah, which has the leadership of Klal Israel. Ephraim was the one who studied Torah with Yaakov. So he must be on top of it. The leadership of Klal Israel depends on Torah and not on any other chokhmah. And that's what Yaakov Avinu tried to impress on Yosef and his children. That the leadership of Torah is, the leadership of Am Yisrael must be through Torah, not through great degrees in our management and chokhmot ha'umot ha'olam. Of course, there's a place for Menashe as well. And that's when Yaakov says, do you know what? The Jewish people will bless their children by both of you. By both Ephraim and Menashe. And that's when he comes along and he says, he says, Yadati b'ni yadati, gam hu yeh le'am. He'll also be great. וגם הוא יגדל באולם אחיו קטון, יגדל ממנו. But his younger son, who represents Torah, the younger brother, he'll be greater. He will be the one who leads Klal Israel. ויברכם ביום ההוא. And Yaakov Avinu blessed both of them. לאמור, and he said, בך יברך ישראל. לאמור, ישימך אלוהים כאפרים וכמנשה. The Jewish people are blessed by both. There are people like Ephraim, but the leadership is through Ephraim, of Klal Yisrael, Ephraim. But the bracha will come also through Menashe. There is a place for them, for leadership in the worldly affairs. There's a place for the Zerah of Yaakov, Zerah of Yosef, in that as well. And therefore, we should bless our children with both. First, Ephraim. If you can't be a great in Torah, then be great in other things. Be great in ches, be great in leadership, in managing the world affairs, managing things. But the bracha should be both. And why did Yaakov pick Ephraim and Menashe more than anyone else to bless Klal Yisrael in the future? There were other children he could have blessed. Yehuda. There were other people who could be blessed by. No. Because even though he blessed Ephraim before, Menashe, and Menashe was the older, Menashe never held it against Ephraim. It wasn't like Yaakov and Esau, Ishmael and Yitzhak. There was no. He accepted it. And therefore, both of them should be an example to Klal Yisrael. They live together, Torah leads, but the other ones will also be great. But they live in harmony. And that is the lesson. Shabbat Shalom.